Never was I prepared for anything like this, so bear with me, y'all. I'm gonna, Ermias was asleep one morning, and I was watching him, because I used to love to just watch him sleep. And I wrote him a text while he was sleeping so that when he woke up, he would read it. And so I'm going to share with you that text, and then I'll go into my little stories about him that were special to me. Ermias, I want you to know that I feel real joy in my heart when I'm around you. I feel safe around you, protected, like a shield over me when you're around. I'm totally myself when I'm with you, which is probably annoying because I don't wear my cool mask anymore. You've made me into more of a woman. You've given me the opportunities to really love a man. You've been with me while I've been sick, through all my fears. You have encouraged me and inspired me to reach higher. I've learned so much about myself with you. You've been my turn up and my church. I wouldn't want to go through this journey with anyone but you. I look up to you in a lot of ways, and I strive to educate myself more like you have. And when we are at odds, I feel defeated and sad, knowing that we are so much better than that. I just want you to know that you've been the greatest boyfriend to me. You aren't perfect, but I would never ask you to be. You and I work, we fit, and you're the coolest guy in the world to me, still. I love you so much unconditionally. My truth is this: I'm never gonna give up on you. My love and my devotion is to you. And I sent that January 21st, 2019. I had to write something because I've never felt this type of pain before, but I know that God is alive. But bear with me, y'all. His soul was majestic. He was the strongest man that I ever knew, a gentle father, a patient leader, a divine light. He was brilliant. He researched everything, completely self-taught, constantly seeking knowledge. He would go to bed and listen to these audiobooks in his headphones, and I would tease him, but that really is what I thought was the coolest shit ever about him. And he would wake up in the morning and play music for the kids and light a sage and burn it around the house and just make sure that our energy going outside would be uplifted and that we could handle the day. My pain is for my 2-year-old that probably won't remember how much his dad loved him. This is something that, I don't really understand, but I know that Ermias always used to say that you can't possess people, that you experience them. And I'm so honored and blessed that I got to experience such a man. I know everyone is hurting, but I'd like to say something to my city, Los Angeles. Y'all from LA, stand up. Because this pain is really ours. We know what it meant to us. We lost an incredible soul. We lost someone very rare to us, and we lost a real one. And we won't ever be the same. But in Hussle's words, because he used to always say this, the game is gonna test you, never fold. Stay 10 toes down. It's not on you, it's in you. And what's in you, they can't take away. And he's in all of us. And to Ermias, the love of my life, you know what it is. Grief is the final act of love. My heart hears you. I feel you everywhere. I'm so grateful that I had you. I love you beyond this earth. And until we meet again, the marathon continues.
Please welcome.
To my brother, my protector, my guide, who thought he was my daddy, and it's okay. I just first want to say thank you. Thank you for loving me unconditionally, for never judging me, for having my back always, anytime. No matter what you was doing, I could call you in a panic. You could be at the studio working. You're gonna answer my call, and you're gonna talk to me for however long I need to talk. And you're not gonna tell me what I need to hear. I mean, you're not gonna tell me what I want to hear. You're gonna tell me what I need to hear. You know, everything that I done ever went through, thank you for letting me stay with you countless amounts of times. Thank you for loving my son like you love my son and taking us in and holding us down. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the intimate moments and just keeping it real with me and letting me know what it is I need to do and telling me when I'm wrong and telling me when I'm going in the wrong direction. You were and you are my superhero. You forever gonna be my superhero. I still feel safe. I feel more fearless now that you're gone because I know you with me all the time. I just thank you, man. You built me, you made me the woman I am, and I'ma hold Sam down. Sam, I love you. I got you forever. You know, it's us now, and it feels crazy. I've never been on this world without Aramis. I came here when he was already here, so it feels crazy to be left without him, but I know he around. I know he here now. He talking to me, and I'm listening, and I'm gonna do everything he needs to do. I'm not gonna let you down. I'm gonna do everything I need to do, I promise, and I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful for you. When your album was about to come out and we sat in the car and we drunk 1942 and we got faded and just sat there and talked for like 2 hours about just life and everything. I remember everything you said, and I'm so grateful for that. Thank you for texting me back to back to back these last couple of weeks, just telling me you love me and you miss me and you got me and you with me always and whatever I need. I'm gonna hold on to that, and I'm gonna just make you proud, and I love you. You're amazing. This world was blessed to have someone so iconic walk and do what you did. You changed the game, and I know without a doubt in my mind, everybody is gonna move different because of you. You know, you were 33 when you was taken from this world, and that's not a coincidence. Jesus died at 33. You was our Jesus. You was put down here to wake people up, to inspire people, to talk to them in a way that they could receive it. You know, you was the face of that. You no matter what went on, you didn't fall, you didn't change up. You know, most people fall because they can't weather the storm, and no matter what the storm was, you stood up with your head up and you faced it, and I'm gonna keep my head up and I'm gonna face everything. I'm gonna do everything I need to do in your name, and I love you, and I thank you, and I appreciate you, and we're gonna keep it going forever. I love you, Hermes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dorit Asgadala.
Yeah, I think what I want to talk about Ermias is that at the beginning of even when he was before he born in the hospital, when Samuel was born, I was taken out to go in the delivery room. But when Ermias was born, I was in the delivery room, and I saw him struggling because his umbilical cord was around his neck. So we thought we were going to lose him, but he made it. So I knew that he is very strong. He's a fighter at that time. And the second time, also, he had, surgical problem. So he had to do second surgery, and he was suffering pain. And I was next to him in the door, I'm in his bed. And he looked at me and he said, instead of worry and about his pain, he looked at me and he said, I love you, Daddy, just assure me he's okay. So that was again, I felt how strong he is. And then again, another one, he had an appendix almost 15 minutes before arrived to the hospital, and he survived that one too. So I know he's a fighter. All his life he was a fighter. And one thing, as everybody knows, any family, sometimes the marriage doesn't last. So it is obvious they have to, family have to separate and they have to go their own way. So the people, the kids are the one who suffers. So it happened to a lot of family. I was one of them. It was a very, for very few years more I spent with Samuel, Ermias, and his mom. And we have a great family, but unfortunately we have to separate. And then every day that I used to wake up with my family, I wouldn't be able to do that. It was very devastating to become weekend further. But we still, whenever we meet, we had fun. As you can see in the video, I love them, they love me, and we spend great time together. And we always shared with his mom what school to go. We always been not showing them whenever we have a problem, just to show them that we love them, and that's how they grow up. At the same time, we were sharing, he liked to read, and we were sharing books. There's music at the house, so that influenced him too. One thing I noticed also when he was young, we used to go play bowling. So he always missed the balls. So he get frustrated. He want to knock out all 10 of them. And he got pissed off, and then we tell him with his brother, come on, the more you practice, you're gonna make it. At the end of the day, he started beating us, me and his brother. He did good. So he's consistent always. He fights. He want to be number one. Always. He doesn't go second. Also, one thing I like about Ermias remembering is that, he always listen. He's a listener. He doesn't tell you, I listen to you, but he already listened to you. So whatever he can get from you, he will take it and he show you in action. So, all the people that he was helping here, the people he was helping abroad, it was extremely appreciated by all the people of the world. And, Ermias is always giving. He always make us laugh. And I really want him to remember that. And one thing, wonder is that at 33 years old, he accomplished more than anybody can accomplish. And I keep remembering why he is here, why was he here. He had, come out from, like I explained to you earlier, all this problem he encountered and he fight, and finally, I guess we all make a plan, but God, he also has his own plan. So maybe he accomplished his mission and he won him back. So that's how I want to take it. The thing is that Hermes, he had been loved by everybody, but we never thought this much love he got from the world. So we appreciate that, and because of that, we have to keep his legacy and the peace that he brought the whole world. We just have to keep follow what he want us to continue. At the same time, because he preached for peace and he did it in action, he actually died for it. What happened the mothers? There are mothers for drunk driving. What happened the mothers for, for the violence or gun violence? The mothers, we all love mothers. All kids, they love their mothers. If they can hear from their mothers, come out and talk, stop the violence. I think we can, just like the mothers for drunk drivers, mothers against the gun violence, any kind of violence, we gotta come out and talk about it. So peace be upon all of us. Let's keep it out and God bless you. Thank you very much.